Blessings, blessings, blessings. Do you know what today is? Today is the trade deadline for the NFL. Now, the 49ers already made a huge splash before the trade deadline. The question is, what will they do next? Stick around.
Breezy this, breezy that. They know I'm gold-blooded. I got the Niners on my back, you know. Breezy this, breezy that. Ain't nobody working like Breezy, and that's a fact. Overmotivated is an understatement. Gold-blooded to the core, got your squad hating. Breezy make it look easy. Breezy on everything like 05067 Wheezy. This is not a game. Yeah, we faithful in every way. And even though we on the East Coast, very loyal to the Bay. Heavy red and gold every day. And if you really a Niner fan, I know you can relate. Applying pressure with this content like Smaller Bear. We not accepting no slander about Trey, so beware. I stay in exclusively Niner hats. And I always tell the truth, this exclusively Niner facts. Breezy this, breezy that. They know I'm gold-blooded. I got the Niners on my back, you know. Yeah, breezy this.
Good morning, everybody. We're gonna start the show off with a moment of silence. We just lost another person to gun violence. We lost Takeoff, who was a rapper with the group Migos. He was shot and he was killed on last night. And we're just going to provide a quick moment of silence and a small prayer just to start off today's show. All right. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you asking you again for healing. We know that you can spread your wings and you can heal all over this land. And we're asking you to provide some comfort, some security, some healing to the member of the Migos family, Takeoff, and to his family. Please provide them with whatever it is that they need, dear God. I know that the family is probably going through something, that no one wants to go through ever in their lives. His mom, his dad. But God, I'm just praying for your healing and provide some comfort to that family, some comfort to the nation. Why do we keep losing people to gun violence and things like that? We don't know the details. We don't need to know the details, but we need you to have thine own way, Lord, in that situation. And in Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. All right. So, good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the WayneBreezie show. Wanted to start the show off with that. That sad news. Some good news. Not better news, but some good news. If you haven't seen it, I went live today on Instagram. So I'm running on fumes. I've not been asleep much of yet. I was up all night. I haven't really been sleeping since the day of the hacking. And oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff going on in this world. I see some of this stuff going on in the chat, but I haven't been sleeping much since the day of the account getting hacked. And I was up all night and I just said, let me try to log into that Instagram, the WayneBreezie 2. I know WayneBreezie 1 is gone. Let me try to get into WayneBreezie 2. And I bypassed certain stuff because, I don't want to send anything to my old email address. And, lo and behold, Breezy is smarter than the average bear. I'm literally, so I do stuff to outsmart myself. So what I ended up doing was, in that account, I had added an email account to the business side of the account. I had made it a business account. So when it asked me for the logins, of course, I saw mine blocked out, my email. Then there was this one, and I'm like, yo, this can't be that account. You know what I'm saying? Rest. Oh my gosh, Mac Dre died too. What is going on? I didn't get wind of this. I'm so sorry. Mike Zimmer and Adam Zimmer also just passed away at the age of 38. Yeah, Lord, we're just praying for a healing period. I tell you what, my news doesn't even matter. All right. So we're gonna just focus and pray for healing, for comfort, and for guidance on how to move forward from all these tragic fatal shootings or these fatal deaths that are just happening across the nation. All right, guys. So yeah, we'll continue to pray for that. I hope you guys rested well. Like I said, I'm running on fumes, but it's all good. We're here. Let's have a great show. All right, round of applause to you guys for rocking out with Breezy. I see you in here just about every day, and it's amazing having you here. I'm doing my best to stay on schedule. Y'all should be clapping it up for me too, because I'm pretty much 11 o'clock and we've been doing it. You know what I'm saying? But listen, the YouTube page, like, comment, and subscribe to the new channel. Again, they said if you type in the words WayneBreezie all together, no spaces, and scroll down, you will see the new channel pop up. Just look for my logo. The old channel, if you still subscribe to the channel, just go unsubscribe. Your work, trust me, your work is not going unnoticed. I promise you. There are things now. I no longer want the channel. The channel has been everything's been deleted and it's been demonetized, and it's gonna be hard. Even if I was to get it back, it'll be like really bad, in bad shape. But please go unsubscribe to that channel. If you're a member of that channel, I paused the memberships. Don't ask me how I was able to do that. God granted me access to do it, so I did it. And make sure you guys cancel your memberships with your bank accounts. All right. I want you guys to be safe. I keep telling you that. But the new channel, like, comment, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe. YouTube, if you're watching this, this is what I have to do. So please don't be mad at me. It is what it is. All right, guys, there is a new Twitch channel, though. You can follow and subscribe on Twitch, twitch.tv/WayneBreezie. Listen, you can subscribe for free still with your Amazon Prime account. And the way it works is, and because I don't have a problem sharing, you pay for Amazon Prime. So what Twitch will do is they'll take half of the subscription of the $5, which bypasses the commercials. So it gets rid of the commercials and the ads when you watch the live stream. And then they split it, and we split the $5. That's how it works. So your subscriptions will go a long way if you choose to subscribe to the Twitch channel. Join the Patreon. All right. I'm going to be doing the daily, the red light special with Mike this week on tomorrow. Also, we're going to have that special Patreon membership meeting, members only meeting on Sunday. So we got some things going on in the Patreon. As far as the film breakdown, that's going to be on pause for now because I can't make the film stuff private on YouTube. I have to actually do it live. I can't have any private or unlisted videos on YouTube as I'm going through the rebuilding process. So they'll be up there for free, but I have to offer them. I'll figure out a way to do something different. All right, for you guys that are members. And don't forget to join the Facebook. It's WayneBreezie. All right, you can follow on Twitter. Today's super follower giveaway. We're gonna do super follower right here on the show. I tell you what, we'll do that right here on the show. We'll do a spin the wheel and we'll announce it right here on the show. All right. Instagram, WayneBreezie2. It's back. That does not mean go unfollow the other one. I got to keep that one. That's my security blanket. I'm gonna keep the WayneBreezie still. So if I don't post to it as much, it's because that means I got official access to this account back. So I'm working on getting this one and building this one back up. All right. It didn't really get torn down like the other one did. As far as like all that Bitcoin and all that stuff. So everything is still in there, and I got to go and restore some of the deleted stuff that was deleted off that account. The website is good. It's secure. It's back. I have control again. www.twben.com. I'll be updating that this week. Don't forget, there's the email address, WayneBreezie@twben.com. And for the latest in 49ers news, I will be looking to write more articles this weekend. We are on a bye week, so be on the pat. But go to www.49erswebzone.com. All right, our first promo of the day. I always started off with the hat joint. Gotta make sure it's fresh, make sure it's clean. You know what I'm saying? Black likes to get linty. That's why I keep a lint brush near me. I must have bam. I always use the one with the tape. It just works better. It just sucks. You gotta remove the tape just every time you touch something that's black. All right. But listen, guys, go to residency.com. All right. Use the promo code SFBreezy. Please, I would appreciate your support. If you don't have a residency hat, go to the website, check out the website. You could make sure you you sign in, log in with your email so you can get the exclusive stuff. And then you can also use that promo code SFBreezy and you can save on your purchase. All right. I got to give shout outs to everybody. What's going on, everybody out there? Shout out to Mr. International. Miss Debbie's here. I'm going to do an unboxing today. So there's going to be a period of time where I'm going to walk away and I'm going to come back because we're going to do an unboxing. All right. And so Miss Debbie sent me a package and she's been like asked me to call her. So I want to be surprised. I want to open up the package and I want to see what's in this package from the lovely Miss Debbie. If that's okay with you, Miss Debbie, because I just want to make sure that's okay with you. And if you say no, I'll do the unboxing in private. I have no problems with that. But if you give me the thumbs up, Miss Debbie, this moment is going to be for you. And I appreciate everything that you do for me and my family. My son isn't feeling well, so please keep him in your prayers right now. I probably will be taking him to the doctor's at some point today. Has like a little wheezing, coughing. You know, he didn't go to school, so Ricky's home and things like that. Now we do have the giveaways for the YouTube channels. We have the 1,000. It's the 1K giveaway. So there's a three 1K giveaways going on, maybe even 4. Right? 1K giveaways. One by me, one by Peachy, one by Let's Talk Sports. And I feel like there's one more out there. I know Rohan is giving something away because we reached 5,000. But 1K giveaway is going down. Now, this could be a chance for you guys to get an exclusive Christian McCaffrey jersey with the 2-3. I know he may change that number, but I want to get a 23 Christian McCaffrey jersey. I like the number 23. As much as a Boston Celtic fan. Oh, and then Coach Cruz is on the 1K. He's going to be giving away a signed Debo autograph picture. All right. So, yes, there are 4 1K giveaways going on right now. All right. I want the 23 CMC jersey because my favorite is Michael Jordan and Jerry Rice. They're like right here. Like right? It's like 1A, 1B. I'm gonna get a McCaffrey jersey because he wears 23. He was in Carolina. He's probably rocking the Carolina blue kicks. You know what I'm saying? At some point, now we got to get him to rock the red joints with the 49ers. So it's going to be pretty official. Guys, today's episode, man, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to break down the grades. I'm going to do grades. I'm going to go over the stats with you. It's the middle of the season for the 49ers. I'm going to go over the stats with you. Steve's got something coming for a giveaway as well. He's just trying to figure out what to do, but Steve's got me. I love it. All right. So we got 5 giveaways right now going on the new YouTube channel. Oh, I got to give you guys a round of applause because we are currently at 892 subscribers. All right. So y'all do the math. Sounds like 108 in my book. If I don't have the calculator, but back in the day, I used to know how to do math in my head. Sounds like we're getting to the 108 number. Also, we're almost at 2,000 hours watched. 2,000 hours watched. Okay, that's where we are. Shout out to Steve. He is my man for the graphics and video edits and all that type of stuff. If you need his services, please reach out to me and then I'll make sure you get in touch with him, or you can hit him up personally. It's all good, but I just want to make sure you're you when you're hitting him up. All right, I'm his security, so let's go. But nah, seriously, man, look, we got some things we should be grateful for. We should be thankful for. Today's November 1st, guys. It is the month of thanks. It is Thanksgiving this month. It's also my wife's birthday, like right around Thanksgiving. Also, I'll be in Mexico City with John Chapman doing the 49ers Rush road trip. And then it's just like I get back that Tuesday, and then her birthday's what's the 21st? Her birthday's on the 24th. So whatever that day is, Friday, I don't know, but Thanksgiving is on that Thursday. It's gonna be a nice month, a nice week. That we're it's gonna be a good month. I can feel it. It's gonna be a good month, regardless of all the sad stuff that's going on in today's. Chris Hansen, yes, Fire Reds with the McCaffrey jersey. I'm on it, bro. Chris, you my guy. Now I will say this: Jordans aren't the most comfortable sneakers. I wish I could get the Wise Soul up here. He did a podcast on his show. I think it was on TikTok or IG. I can't remember. And that was his show. It was about like which Jordans are the most comfortable. And I'm like, yo, these Jordans hurt my feet, period. In there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what version. So I don't know if I have a comfortable pair of Jordans. But I'm gonna try. But I love the 11s. I love the 11s. Those are my favorite Jordans. So I'm gonna go ahead and rock out with that. Wayne McAfee. I like this. And then Peachy is Peachy Norton, I guess. I guess that's what you could call. I don't know any other security programs out there. It was McAfee, it was Norton's. Those were the top two. I don't know if there's anything else. Maybe Bit Defender. What's going on, Fernando? Thanks for tuning in, man. It's good to see you. Shout out to Fernando. Gonna give him the air horns. Shout out to everybody, but Fernando, every single morning and night, he will promote this show with a tweet. I don't care if it's one person that sees it or 55 people that see it or 5,500 people that sees it. He takes it out of his time. He takes time out of his day, grabs a link, types up his own words, puts his own videos together, and promotes. And I just want to give you your flowers and your respect. And make sure I get your email address some way, somehow. Christmas is coming. All right. So today's show, we're going to do our grades. I'm going to do my grades for the game. I know we did the nitty-gritty grades last night. If you missed the episode, go ahead and give it a watch. And then we're going to break down the stats for the season, for mid-season. It's the 49ers bye week, so we're going to go ahead and get right into where they're sitting now. We'll revisit it after this week, obviously, because they won't play. Other teams will play. We want to see how, like, just them being, not playing, do they move up? Do they move down? Typically, they should move down, but there's chances that they can still slide up depending on how bad teams play throughout this bye week. So it's going to be fun to watch that, go up and down. So we'll probably do that next Tuesday. And then we're going to get into some trade talks because today's the trade deadline, guys. Today's the trade deadline, okay? And the 49ers may not be doing anything according to Kyle Shanahan. The question is, do we trust Kyle Shanahan when he says they're not going to do anything? Because that's where it's going to come down to. They may make a trade. Now, there's a poll question. I want you guys to check out the poll question and let me know what you guys think about the poll question. Do they make a trade? Do they stay pat? Do they trade a player? Or do they trade for a player? 3 different scenarios you could pick from. All right. Peachy Brown Norton. I like that. I like it a lot. Klassar has some news. And guys, we're going to always do Q&A at the end of the show. If you want to type a question, put it in there. If I see a question that's posed as the question, I will start it. And then at the end of the show, we'll get to it. Klassar says, Commanders expected to release William Jackson III if there are no trade partners toward the deadline. See, this is another thing that a lot of us aren't talking about. Now, before we get into this, that was a good comment. I want to talk about that a little bit later on in the show, if that's cool. Shout out to, I don't know signs, but if Scorpio season is, let's go. Does it start on the 15th or is it now? I don't know. I just know Capricorn, and I know that's what I am. That's what I is. That's who I be, and that's where it comes down to. That's all I know. Not saying we the best. I'm just saying we the best. All right. So we'll get into that toward the end of the show. But let's go ahead and get through. There's no new 49ers news. There's no new injuries going on. The only 49ers news we got going on is Kyle Shanahan saying that he doesn't see the team doing anything by the trade deadline. And we'll leave it at that. All right. It's just simple. We'll leave it at that. But let's go ahead and get into my grades. I want to start with the grades for the game. All right. And then we can touch and agree. This is what I call touching and agreeing. All right. Now, I grade everything as a whole. All right. So the passing offense, 256 yards, 3 TDs, 3 sacks. They were sacked 3 times. All right. They were pressured a couple of times. So it was like 2 pressures, maybe 2 to 3 pressures, 3 sacks in total. I believe Mike McGlinchey gave up 2. I think Spencer Burford gave up 1. It's that right side that seems to struggle with communicating and things like that. But overall, the offensive line wasn't as bad, right? Overall, it wasn't. But look at the passing offense collectively. 3 TDs. You're getting a touchdown. You got a throwing touchdown from your running back. You got 2 touchdowns from Jimmy Garoppolo, and nice ones too. Nice one to Kittle. Beautiful one to CMC. I see you guys in the chat saying Jerome is asking, am I ready to see this offense explode? Bro, I keep telling everybody and their mamas that the offense, right, is trending up. No one believes me. The offense is trending up. I don't know why people aren't believing me when I say this, but it is definitely trending up. I'm just trying to find the best one that looks best. I think the bubbles work. The offense is trending up. And that's a good thing for the 49ers. Your offense is going up. And in this particular game, guess what? We'll get to the stats soon. But yes, I'm excited to see this offense explode. They have weapons for days. It's time for Kyle Shanahan to get all his artillery together, depending on what weapon he chooses to use. Is it the AK? Is it this? Is it whatever? And load them up and just let it out. Like, I want to see nothing. I don't want to see no blanks. I want to see it all come out in the second half of the season for the San Francisco 49ers, because they clearly have weapons. Clearly have weapons for days. And I think it's going to come down to that. You know what I'm saying? What they're going to be able to capitalize off and how they're going to be able to, like, just get guys and get defenses in bad positions. And Jimmy looks like he's able to make these throws. That's really cool. All right. Now, Raphael, I'm going to say this for the question segment. So, guys, again, if you guys have questions, make sure it just ends with a question mark. And I'll make sure I star that, and we'll get to that toward the end of the session. We got a Bills fan in here. Shout out to the Bills fan. Is it Mischief? Mike Sever? Shout out to you. Or Sever? Not sure if that's how you say your last name. I think it's Sever. All right. Shout out to you. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. And please subscribe. All right. Please subscribe. Bills are our arch nemesis. They're doing really well. And we hope to see you guys in the Super Bowl. That's what we think. All right. So we'll get to this question toward the end. I just want to let you know that I recognize your questions out there. So the 49ers, again, like I said, passing offense, I gave an A. I didn't see much wrong with it. There were some missed passes. There were a couple of drops. That's that. I've never seen a perfect passing offense. I've never seen an offense. There's times where offensive lines don't give up sacks. Jimmy's not been sacked in a game before, but I felt like overall the offense figured out how to work together like a team. And that's what we saw in this particular game. And so I gave him an A. 256 yards, 3 TDs, blah, 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 blah. What was your offensive grade? If you had to give an offensive grade, what would be your offensive grade? I'm going with an A. If you don't want to comment it here, if you're watching the show on the repass or whatever, make sure you leave a comment in your comment section. I'm going to keep it moving, all right? Rushing offense, right? I want to be plus. 111 yards, TD, all right? Christian McCaffrey looked good in the rushing game. 23 carries, but a fumble. All right. Now, I thought it was 2 fumbles, but it wasn't. It was just 1. All right. So shout out to guys that made that correction last night in the Nitty Gritty Niners show. But I think the rushing offense still has some work to do. I think they're still getting back into some type of rhythm. Kyle Shanahan is starting to trust his offense a little bit more with running the ball. We were seeing fumbles all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And so it's yeah. Hint, Jeff Wilson Jr. I'm a little concerned about Jeff Wilson Jr. If you guys go back to that game, there was a time where Kyle Shanahan was chewing out Anthony Lynn, and I think Anthony Lynn was trying to insert Jeff Wilson Jr. And I see your grades coming up here. I'm going to start posting them as I see them. All right. We got an A-. Are we talking about the run game, guys? These are your grades for the run game. Just curious. West Coast King says CMC was straight A, fam. He was the run game. I can't give him an A yet. I just can't. Not until if he would have finished the game without a fumble, easy A for me. Y'all giving people joints A pluses. Okay, y'all. Okay. We gotta have this conversation. This is why I love it, right? Because y'all, hold on. Let me hit this up. Let me hit the drama horn. This is what y'all did. Y'all told me that I grade too easy, right? Y'all said that I'm one of those type of teachers that grades, on the promise of what I believe they can do. So right now, that's what y'all doing. But I know I watched this kid fumble the ball, and I don't care what they say, the stats say. I watched him fumble the ball 2 times. And I'm not being hard on Christian McCaffrey. I'm just being analytical and critical on the way he's got to hold on to the ball. It could have been Debo. It could have been Jeff Wilson Jr. It could have been Jimmy Garoppolo. It could have been Trey Lance. It could have been Kyle Shanahan. Whoever it is, you need to hold on to that rock. That's what I'm saying. B+, that's what I'm getting. You ain't got to agree with me. I love it, but I'm going with a B+. Dre Diddy, I'm curious to know if your thought process is where I'm with. It's the same as mine. I'm curious to know that. Now, I love that 100 yards. Travis King in the building. What's going on, fam? We got celebrities in the house. What's good? Everybody out here is a celebrity. Shout out to Travis King. Thank you for joining, bro. Appreciate the support. Yo, I got the IG back, man. And so we got to do a live sometime this week, bro. We got to do a live. 49er faithful ride with me. I don't have a voice because I ain't slept yet. Usually I can hit that note. I just can't hit it right now. And there's no auto-tune on StreamYard. All right. Eddie, this is my point. All right, let me ask you this question. If Christian McCaffrey's fumble, the one that our boy Ray, who didn't go up and make that catch, if Christian McCaffrey's fumble went the other way, would the outcome of the game have been different? Answer that junk faithfully. Don't beat around the bush. Don't be like, don't be no homer. You already know if you lose the turnover battle, you lose the game. That would have been the one we lost. We didn't. We won. Had we lost it, different outcome. If y'all think I'm going crazy, boom. I got a couple of years. I got a couple of no's, and it's cool. We don't always got to agree. All right, this my brother right here. It's good to see you. He says, come on, Breezy. We got to be an A. Got to be an A even with the fumble because we didn't lose it. We will clean it up in practice. You're right. We didn't lose it, but we still fumbled it. Like, I can't give you an A for here we go. God always gives me a way to try to explain it in a different way. We're in school. Spelling test. Let's do a spelling test. So that was this running test. We're going to do a spelling test. Am I going to give you an A if you spelled a word wrong? Or 2 words wrong? 3 words wrong? No. I'm going to grade you according to the scale. If it's 10 questions, if it's 11 questions, 12 questions, you're not going to get an A because they're going to be worth a lot of money. They're going to be worth a lot. So like, I wouldn't, or maybe it's the other way around. If it's least amount of questions, they're going to be worth more. So let's say it was 3 questions. It was a spelling test. Bump that. Let's say it was 5 questions and it was a spelling test and you got 1 wrong. What's your grade? What's your grade? What's your grade? Let's see. 5 times 20 is 100. So in order to get 100, you got to get them all right. So if you get 1 wrong, that means that's minus 20. So you got an 80. I'm just saying, like, you gotta, fumbles are worth a lot because if Ramon and Emily Jones, I want to call you by your whole tag. If you lose that fumble, we talking a different ball game. I'm just saying. I'm just, you gotta look, just don't fumble the ball. But listen, he played well. Overall, this is just him in the run game. Did you see what I said in the passing game? He the reason why we got an A in the passing game. Listen, I'm not down in Christian McCaffrey. He threw a touchdown pass. He threw a wide open, beautiful 40-yard pass to Brandon Ayuk and got Brandon Ayuk on the board and got me some fantasy points. He was dope. He was dope. And look, I like what he did, man. He can run. He can run. This is not about him running. This is about him fumbling. All right. I'm giving him an A. He never fumbles. He doesn't have a history of fumbling at all. Hey, man, when you put on the red and gold, I expect you to never fumble. I ain't 10 days my ass. I don't care if you was here one day. He ain't fumbled last week. Actually, he did fumble Did he fumble last week? No, he didn't fumble last week. I can't remember. I don't think they utilized him last week. He says, if I was your student, I would. If I was your student, I would be on that site getting residency hats and bringing you the receipt. Yes. I love it. Nah, but seriously, though, Christian McCaffrey's a godsend, bro. This is not a shot at him. This is just me being critical. I'm just a I'm just being critical on his flaw. Hey guys, he said himself that he had to be better. So I mean, what else? What did he do wrong in that game? He said no one ever has a perfect game. I got to be better. Do I got that clip still in here? Maybe I need to play the clip. Let me see if the clip is here. Here we go.
No, I don't think anyone ever has a perfect game. I think anytime you check the tape, regardless of the statistics, there's always a couple plays here or there where you're kind of beating yourself up about. So I'm sure that'll happen again this week. But that's the beauty of football is there's always opportunities to get better.
I'm just saying. You just said nobody. What am I saying wrong? I'm going off of the man's words. I'm going off of what I saw out there. Christian McCaffrey is a godsend. End of discussion. But you got to hold on to the ball. Why am I spending this much time on the rushing offense? I gave him a goddamn B+. All right, let's go with the passing defense because I had to go back and watch film. They weren't as bad as we thought. And if you check the statistics, they're not bad. 167 yards, 2 sacks, and a touchdown. They gave up 1 touchdown. You see the touchdown, they gave up a touchdown. That's not bad for only having Mooney Ward out there, Jimmy Ward in the slot, Deommodore Lenoir, Ambry Thomas, give me to Sean Gibson. This was our backfield. I'm just saying. I'm going with the B+. You might not agree with it, and that's okay. I got T-Jack 478 in the building. We're gonna do something. It's Veterans Day. We're gonna do something for Veterans Day. Yeah. So this is a total.
Sorry, could you say that again?
I'm not talking to you, Siri. This is a total overall. I'm not grading it individually. The pass rush wasn't there, right? Because they were running a lot of screens. So they were negating the pass rush if you watch the game. Something that, some teams do when you over aggressive in the pass rush like the 49ers are. So they were negating it. So they were doing a lot of screens. So the 49ers were giving up a lot of yards in the screen game, in that short, quick passing game, kind of like how they play. Excuse me. And so with that being said, the rush wasn't really on, but it did get turned on next Friday. Thank you, T-Jack 478. I'm on it, bro. I got the election next week. I gotta play for the governor here in Connecticut, and that's a big thing. I'm hoping he wins because we're gonna be out there playing music, and I ain't trying to play no sad music. So I got that, and then Veterans Day is that Friday. So I appreciate you, bro. Ms. Debbie says B+. I must say, seeing Fred fly was a sight to see. He was part of that passing defense. People don't like to talk about it. There it is. There, Rich, where you been? Where you been? Okay, so they gave up a touchdown to Cooper Kupp, but they didn't give up 100 yards. They gave up 79 yards. Last time they played Cooper Kupp, they gave up 122 yards and no touchdowns. This time they gave up a touchdown and 79 yards. Now, they couldn't keep him out of the end zone because Oren Burks was covering Cooper Kupp on that one play. And I just don't think Oren Burks ever covered Cooper Kupp in his life. Had that been a different linebacker, it might have been a different situation. But, Rich, they kept him up in 100. Look at the total yards. 167. And they got 2 sacks. Fred Warner with a blitz sack, Nick Bosa with a sack. We finally agree. It's so good when we agree. When we disagree, I'm trying to get you to agree, and it just doesn't work because you stuck. When you make up your mind, I got you. I'm with you, brother. And Siri, why are you always coming on? Don't come on, Siri. Okay. So when
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
you have an iPhone, you got 15 devices around you, and you say that word, the S word, it happens, right? All right. All right, let's keep it moving with my grades, man. You guys are funny out there. This is like, I wish y'all were here with me because the conversation would be so cool, so energetic, and we would be all over the place. But you are here with me. It's just, via the internet. All right, rushing. No. I didn't give the rushing defense that. Oh, no. I forgot to change the grade. My bad. I must have forgot to put in the stats, too. Hold on, bear with me, guys, because that was last week's. It must have didn't save. I think on the ground, they only gave up 56 yards, y'all, and a TD. I think the rushing defense, as makeshift as it is, it gets a B plus. I gave the rushing defense a B plus. 56 yards in the TD, not bad. And they got the TD, guys. Like, it wasn't like a long run or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? They were able to score. But just the rushing defense, in my opinion, was better than what I expected. I think that's what I'm trying to get to. The Rams rushed the ball 21 times for 50. They averaged 2.7 yards. 2.7 yards. Maybe I'm grading it too low. You think I should up my grade on the rushing defense? Thumbs up if I should up it to an A minus. Thumbs up. If you say A minus, I'll up it to an A minus. I'm not going higher than an A minus though. All right. If I get a thumb up or a thumb down, thumb up or thumb down, do I up my grade to an A minus? I thought the Russian defense was good. Don't put in A minus. I need a thumb up because I don't know if that's your grade or what, because I'm seeing your grades coming there. Media says thumb up, so I'm gonna go ahead and up it. PJ says, I would say they did well, but the Rams don't have a run game, so it's hard to decide on their grade. Hey, it ain't our fault. They don't have a run game. They still tried to run the ball. They tried to run. They tried to run it. They did. They tried to run it. And unfortunately, there's ways that the Rams can run the ball. They utilized Brandon Powell week 4. I ain't see him get one rush in week 8. There's ways. They tried with Cooper Kupp. It didn't work. I'm hoping he's healthy. I haven't checked it out. EJ Hunter told me to leave it, but I got more thumbs up, so I'm gonna go ahead and up the grade. See, I'm a person of the peoples. I listen sometimes. I don't be wanting to, but that don't mean I don't do it. I give them an A minus. So I give the Russian defense. They did their job, and it doesn't matter if they were playing top talent or less than top talent. If they were playing less than top talent, then they better went out there and dominate. You know what I'm saying? And 56 yards and a rushing TD. Come on, guys. And it's not like they gave up like this big rushing TD. It just happened when it happened. So I'm going there. Oh, I didn't even do my overall grade. So we're going to do that together. All right. Somebody get the calculator out, because what we're going to do is take all these grades and we're going to average them out. All right. So let's go to special teams. I think that's the last one. Special teams. I gave him an A. Listen, 34 punt return yards. You're gonna see where we're ranked in punt returns too, guys. It's really good. 34 punt returns, 66 kickoff return yards, guys. We're moving on up. It's not a lot, but we're moving on up, and that's good. We're not going to the east side yet. We're at this about 5 stops before the east side. We're coming from the west side. We 5 stops. What's going on, Anthony? I hope you're feeling well out there, brother. All right, we're praying for you, man. Yes, he did. I didn't agree with the 40-yard. I didn't agree with him taking the ball out, but he did, and he got it. Media says we're ranked 21st overall in special teams. It's not bad, but they're moving up because they were less than that the week before. So we're moving on up. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, what you know about these songs? I can't hit the notes right now. I'm just waking up. I didn't grade this, EJ Hunter, but if you're asking me a question, I promise I'm gonna get to it during the Q&A segment at the end of the show. Guys, again, if you have a question you want me to answer on the air, all you gotta do is pose it as a question. Make sure it ends with a question mark. It's the easiest way for me to see something right here, and then I'll go ahead and start, and then at the end of the show we'll do Q&A. All right, cool. Deluxe apartment in the sky high. Beans don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. Took a whole little trying just to get up that hill. All right, so that's that. Those are my grades. Now I'm gonna give you my overall. So let me get my calculator out. Siri, open up calculator. See, Siri don't listen. I try to tell you, like if I don't call Siri on it. But if I do call Siri don't be on it. Siri, what's good? See what I'm saying? Still no response. All right, we got the calculator out. I'm going to go with, I gave boom an A. So my A's are 95s. They're solid numbers. You guys know that. Then I got an 89. Then I got another 89. Then I got a 90. Then I got a 95. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to divide that by 5. Nah, that can't be right. That can't be right. That don't make sense. 89 plus 89 plus 90 plus 95 plus 95. Ah, that's better. Aha. All right. So my overall grade. Oh my gosh. What was our grade last night on Nitty Gritty Niners? I can't remember it, but I think the offense was really high, like a 92, and I think the defense was an 81. I think that's how we kind of graded it. We were definitely in our feelings. Shoot. Here's my overall grade. It is an A minus, all right, and the number is 91.6. That's my overall grade, guys. It's my overall grade. And I think that's a pretty decent grade. I felt like they brought their A game. You get where I'm going with this? The 49ers brought their A game. Minus game. A minus game. But still an A. But they brought it. They brought it. And in that, they were able to get a win. They were able to get a victory, right? They were able to come out victorious. And that's what we want from our 49ers. All right, guys, if you just joined in the stream, please make sure you like it, you comment, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also, there's a poll going on. We're going to get to the poll question at the very end of the show. I'm going to go over those results. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. What's going on, everybody? So the 49ers brought their A game, and they were able to be victorious in this particular game. Usually when the 49ers bring their A game, they don't have many losses that they can count, right? Usually when they bring their A game is when they bring like a low B, right? Or anything lower than a B. That's when they kind of like struggle a lot. They struggle a lot. Now let's get into some mid-season statistics, right? So that was grading from the last game. I do it every week. Let's get to some mid-season statistics. All right. So I'm gonna put these up here and we're gonna talk about the offense first. We're gonna start with the O. I need the O. Let's go. So the offense is doing its thing. It's slowly trending upwards, slowly trending up. I'm telling you right now. Look, total yards and then yards per game. So that's what the stats are going to be. That's the first thing. Total yards per game. 49ers are ranked 7th in total yards, 2,853. They're ranked 11th in yards per game, 356. So they're moving on up. Listen, we were at the bottom of the barrel for weeks. Passing yards per game. 49ers are 9th. 1,897 passing yards total. They're 12th with 237.1 passing yards per game. That's Jimmy Garoppolo's winning formula. He needs to be around there. See, we want the Jimmy to throw 300 yards plus per game because we feel like we're going to have better chances of winning. No, it's all about balance with Kyle Shanahan. All right, here we go. Here comes the balance. Rushing yards and rushing yards per game. All right, 49ers are going down in this area, which is weird, right? And I believe it's because in the Atlanta game and the Kansas City Chiefs game, those two games hurt the 49ers when it came to rushing because they just didn't rush the ball. They threw they just kept throwing the ball. Like, with 41 attempts in one game and like another 40 in the next. That's just not winning formula for San Francisco. It might not be a winning formula for anybody because apparently Tom Brady can't even win when he throws the ball 40 plus times a game. I'm just putting that out there. Not comparing us to Tom. I'm just saying you got to find a way to run the ball. Kyle figured that out. We ran the ball this last game. We get a dub and a 17-point win dub on top of that, right? So when you get to the rushing yards, we're 15th, 956. You know, I think Jeff Wilson Jr. is leading us in rushing yards. He's in the 400, the mid 400 mark. And then they're ranked 16th at 119.5 yards per game. So they're at the middle of the pack, yards per game. All right, points per game. All right. Points total and then points per game. 49ers are 15th. Remember, we used to be like 30th. Remember that? We're moving on up. This is good. That should be the name of another show. The 49ers are moving on up. All right. So 15th, again, they're at 176 total points. They're 19th in points per game. We got to get that up, right? And I believe with the additions of the pieces that we have and the weapons we're going to be getting back, we're probably going to get into the 28 mark by the end of the season, averaging 28 mark. That doesn't mean we're going to just score 28, 20. No, we're going to probably score a couple of 30s, maybe a 40, then have some regular sustainable games. I feel like the season is favorable for us in that category. So expect the points per game to go up. Giveaways. This is important because we turn the ball over. The 49ers are 26th. They're at the bottom of the league. That's not good. All right. They got 12 total, 6 interceptions, 6 fumbles. The good news is, they didn't move up or down from last week. So they kind of like stayed the same. All right. So I'm seeing some questions out there. I'm going to go back to the chat. What are your thoughts on the offensive stats? Let's talk about that real quick. And then we'll go ahead and break down the defensive stats. All right. So let's talk about these offensive stats real quick. EJ Hunter says, where's the scoring? I believe in the scoring, they have a total of 176 points. And they're like in the middle of the league. I think they're at 16th. Or 15th in the middle of the league in scoring, bro. All right. Just looking for questions. I see a lot of questions coming from Mischief Mike. So I'll get to your questions for sure. I see Robert Davis putting out some accusations. I like this. Trade Jeff Wilson Jr. for a serviceable offensive line player. We're not done with the show. I tell you what, save that comment. Let's get to the defensive total yards. All right, so the defense 49ers look like they're taking another trend upwards, right? Listen, dealt with some injuries, detrimental to the 49ers, lost a couple of key players, lost one for the season, trying to get some guys back. But here's where the 49ers are currently. In total yards, they're 4th, 2,287. Yards per game, though, they're number 1. The 49ers are giving up 294.9 yards per game. That, my friends, is tremendous because we're like, dang, we gave up all this. The Kansas City Chiefs game screwed us big time in the statistical categories. Like, that was a tough one. But I'm glad it was early and not late. So we got it out the way. Wish it was even earlier. Wish that was the first game. Could have just got it out the way and then built our ways up from that. But listen, and even if it was the first game, I think we would have played way better in Kansas City than we did in Chicago. On top of that, we would have had our defense there. Elijah Mitchell still would have been here. There would have been no CMC, and it probably just would have been different. I don't know. It is the way it is. Way cookie crumbles. All right. Passing yards per game. 49ers ranked 11th, 1,594. They're 7th, though, on passing yards per game. What is going on? Jimmy Garoppolo was throwing the ball. Christian McCaffrey is throwing the ball. I guarantee you when Kyle Juszczyk gets back, he's going to throw the ball. They're going to test that finger out. Guaranteed. They're going to test the finger for sure. 7th, 199.3 yards per game. Rushing yards, my category, my kit and caboodle, what I love to see. Nah, they're 4th in allowing rushing yards per game. 4th. They're stopping the run. Wait a minute. We got to put the pause on this. Hold on. Let me remove the ticker. The 49ers, ladies and gentlemen, are ranked 4th in stopping the run. What the hell, ESPN, have y'all been watching? Hey, one bad game and trying to stop the run, ladies and gentlemen. One bad game. That was against the Atlanta Falcons. That was the worst game for the 49ers and stopping the run. Why? Marcus Mariota. That was it. One bad game. My point is they're ranked 4th without Armstead and without Kinlaw. 49er media, you're right. These guys aren't here. No Armstead, no Kinlaw. So you mean to tell me the depth that are now starters have come in here and figured out how to keep stopping the run? And then there was a game with no ball. That's right. I miss calling you Cowboy Bebop or Bebop Jones, whatever your name was, but this is cool too. You're right. 100%. There's context to it, but my point is this is good. This is good that we're trending up. And I got to go back and fix my thing. I when I think of passing, I automatically think what we do on offense, and that's wrong. I apologize. This is the passing yards for defense. They're ranked 7th without Emmanuel Mosley. I'm sorry. I got to say it right. They're ranked 7th without Emmanuel Mosley. They're trying to figure out what to do with Jimmy Ward. Tashawn Gibson isn't playing well. Hufanga is declining for some strange reason. And the passing defense is ranked 7th. I'm telling you, there was one game, Kansas City. Passing defense was the Kansas City game. Rushing defense was the Atlanta Falcons game. Those are the anomaly games that skewed these stats and made the 49ers look a lot worse in living color. I promise you. Let's get to points allowed, because this is where you guys love. This is the stat y'all want to see. Points. Number 1. They've only given up 86.6 points, and that's, can you imagine where they would be if they didn't give up 40 plus points to the Chiefs? They would still be in first, but the number would probably be like 50 points per game. They're out there doing their thing. They really are. Takeaways. This is where it gets a little tricky. All right. A little tricky in the takeaways. They're ranked 20th. Now, you don't expect a lot of fumbles and a lot of interceptions. That's something that just it comes with, I don't know, the whole package from the defense, right? It comes with the whole package from the defense. And I want to make sure I got my stats right. But they are ranked 20th. They have a total of 9, 6 interceptions, and 3 fumbles for on the season. So they ranked 20th. But I tell you what, they were ranked less than that before they played this game, and then they moved up. And that's my whole point. They moved up. 49ers have been moving up in the statistical categories. And this is good, because that means that the players are getting used to playing with one another. They're getting used to better communication. They're getting used to a lot of things, right? Cohesiveness, you name it. They're figuring it out, right? How come the week we played the Chiefs, Fred Warner looked the worst linebacker in the NFL, and then we played the Rams, and that was the same defensive line. There was nobody different other than Ty McGill. That was the only addition, and he only had 20 plus snaps, and then all of a sudden, Fred Warner just looks amazing. Well, the defensive line adjusted, and since the defensive line adjusted, the linebackers were able to adjust. Shout out to Fred Warner. He was on point. He was literally on point, like literally on point. Till we had to call the Amber Lamb. I just got it. He made a joke. It was a Fred Warner joke. If you guys need to see it, I miss posting on the WayneBreezie 2 page. I'm gonna get back to doing that after the show. But yeah, like this is good stuff, really good stuff. And as far as the special teams, here really quickly, special teams, kick returning, we talked about that. And kick returns, they're ranked 28th, 19.7 average. And then ranked 6th though. And punt returns. I think that's pretty good. As far as kicking, we don't kick enough field goals. It's like I want Robbie Gould to be number 1, but then I realized 49ers are trying to score touchdowns. I'm okay if Robbie Gould isn't number 1, right? And then Mitch Wisnowski is ranked toward the last bottom of the league in his punt average and things like that. So it is what it is. I think you said 49er Media that we're ranked 21st in special teams. So it is that, it's all good. And then you guys wanted to know about the coaching adjustments. I'll get to that. I think that was a question. So guys, look, let's talk about this trade deadline, because we got a few minutes left, and let's get into that. And this is the segment we're going to clip for the show. Trade deadline, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The 49ers already made a move. I'm going to get to this poll question, and we're going to go through this poll question because that's the question. That's the question for today. So let me go ahead and get it up and running. I thought I had a poll question. Maybe I ended it. I don't even see the poll question anymore. God, where did the poll question go? I feel like there's no poll question. Did I end? No, there it is. I had to refresh the page. All right. Looks like we got. All right. So I'm going to end the poll question. Let everybody get a chance to answer it. If not, too bad. We're going to talk about the results to this poll question and things like that. All right, here we go. What will the 49ers do by the trade deadline? So we're talking 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, there's a possibility that they do absolutely nothing, okay? And here's the reason. There's going to be guys getting released. There's going to be free agents. Why trade for somebody when you could get them for free? That's my question. Now, if there's an absolute peace, I see you, EJ. You feel like nothing. Let the young guys ball. I don't think that's the way they're thinking, though, bro. I think they're gonna wait to see who's expendable from another team Now, the question is, do the 49ers have anybody expendable? Right? That would be my question to you. Does Jeff Wilson help the 49ers? Could they get something for him? They're not going to release him, but they definitely want to get something for him. Listen, there was a rumor out there saying that Jeff Wilson Jr. may get traded. Do I want Jeff Wilson Jr. traded? No. Jeff, F.A., I want you here, bro. I want you to get a chip with the Niners because you put this team on your back multiple times. That's what I want. That's what the faithful wants. But I know that this is a freaking business, and you've been doing good. Like, you're top 10 in running. Where is he ranked in running? Does anybody know? I'm going to go on PFF. I'm going to look and just to see where he's ranked as far as running backs. All right. So bear with me. So we got Christian McCaffrey. So and PFF, he's top. Well, PFF doesn't even have him in top. That's not fair. I'm gonna go to ESPN. They're way better. Stats. Somebody tell me where Jeff Wilson Jr. is ranked. He has 468 rushing yards on the season. I would love to know where he's ranked in the NFL. NFL stats. Let's see. I'm here now. Offensive leaders rushing. Oh gosh. Oh man. Oh wow. All right. So Christian McCaffrey, I could tell you is he 24th? I don't know how they work that. He can't be 24. He has to be tied with 12. I don't know. Jeff Wilson Jr. is ranked 14th on ESPN's list. 14th, 468 yards. Christian McCaffrey has 525 yards. That's what I got. You guys got him ranked 11th. I see 14th. Let me know what site you're using. All right. And because that could be the difference. So I said that to say this, that he has value and the 49ers may be able to flip him. Guys, I don't like getting rid of anything. Some people say that I'm a hoarder. I'm not. I just like stuff. Like when it comes to keyboards, when I make music and I make sounds out of those keyboards because I create my own sounds, like I don't want to get rid of those joints. You can't save that sound from that keyboard and put it on a computer unless you record it into the computer as something different. So I got about 13 keyboards and I probably don't play only but one or two of them. It's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, look, the 49ers are getting Elijah Mitchell back, right? And that is something that you're going to ask yourself, can we get something for Jeff Wilson Jr.? Maybe. This is why Kyle Shanahan, guys, and Anthony Lynn were getting into some beef. Maybe this is why they were beefing. Maybe Anthony Lynn was like, yo, man, we got to give him a break. And Kyle's like, no. I don't want him in there. I need him healthy. I just need him healthy. So I don't know. It's weird, right? Super weird. It's super weird. I don't know. Look, so Jeff Wilson Jr. was UDFA, right? If you can get anything for him, wouldn't that be a bonus? 7th, 6th, 5th, right? I think it would be a bonus. I do. You know what I'm saying? I'll answer that in a second. I got 15th too, Rich. So I got 14th because Christian McCaffrey is tied for 12th. And that 12th makes him 15 opposed to 14. So that's where I got him, Rich. I'm with you. But that's cool. But that again, that's according to ESPN. I was on PFF and I just felt like all the numbers were out of whack. You know, we're looking at, and it depends on what you're looking at too. Are you looking at total yards? You know, are you looking at average? Because on the average, he's probably higher than that. So it depends on what you're looking at. But I look for total yards, right? That's what I'm looking at when I'm trying to figure out like the running back situation and things like that. So let's go ahead and let's get to who do you think? A lot of you, so 60. Hold on, I gotta get back to these stats. It be going because y'all be chatting. Damn, I think I lost the stuff. No, here it is. 66% of you said nothing. The 49ers won't do anything. I feel like the 49ers are going to stand pat. A lot of you have your reasons. I'm with it. I got you. There's nothing that they could possibly do unless there's a defensive lineman that they can get on a rookie deal, okay? And they could get in here and they can give up maybe future picks or something like that. It's the only way. But I don't think they have enough to do that. I just don't. Okay. 24% says trade for a player, so that's where I was going. Then 8 said trade a player. So no one wants to get rid of, well, 8% of you out of 117 votes are willing to get rid of a player. The question is, which player would that be? That's the hard part. Like, which player do you think is expendable for the 49ers? Now, the 49ers, in my opinion, they need some help in the cornerback room. Or do they? They're ranked 7th in pass defense in the league. 7th. They're ranked 4th in rush defense. Do they need a defensive tackle? I don't know. That's why we did the stats right here. This is where they're ranked. And we want to be better. We want to be one in every category. I love us. I do. But they're ranked 7th in pass D. They're ranked 4th in rush D. And the pieces that we're saying we need to add, okay? This is the piece we probably need to be going at. Because imagine if the 49, just imagine this. Imagine if the 49ers, had a better right tackle than Mike McGlinchey. Imagine the development of Spencer Burford. It'll be so much better, right? And the 49ers would do better in offense, and Jimmy won't get sacked so goddamn much. That's why we ask him, Jimmy, move in the pocket. He can't, because the moment he step up, he getting sacked. The moment he step to the right, he getting sacked. And it's too many steps to step to the left. It's just so weird. Oh, so weird. Lake City, Breezy 49ers considered to be in trade talks for Commanders cornerback William Jackson. I would love it. What are we giving up? Is it a player? Is it picks? Is it capital? I don't know. But I tell you right now, I'm hearing that they may release him. I'm with you, Collie. I'm hearing there may be a releasing. Why trade for a player that you feel you got an inkling that's going to get released? But the fact that they're in trade talks lets you know that they're interested. So that's good. And it lets you know that they want to improve this room. Guys, we got 5 minutes left on the show. I'm going to go ahead and get to some of these things. Klasar talked about that earlier on the show about the William Jackson thing. Raphael 5629er says, should the Niners sign Sue? A lot of people don't want this. Man, I would love it, yo. Just go get the big bad bully. Aren't we what happened to the bully-minded mentality? There's no way Sue at the age of 30, whatever, plus, he's got to be in his mid-30s right now, is going to come in here and be that and mess up this locker room. There's no way. There's no way. I just don't feel like he has it in him. Sometimes you just outgrow that stuff. He wasn't bad at Tampa Bay's locker room, and nobody's talking about it. He wasn't bad in Tampa Bay's locker room. Mischief Mike says, any trades coming? Well, we did our trade, and we're trying to figure out if the 49ers are going to go another route. Is there another piece missing? What can they add? So, look, I don't know. 4 p.m., I'm waiting, just like everybody else. EJ Hunter says, what did you get the coaching adjustments? I'm late. I didn't, but the coaching adjustments got it. Freaking A. Freaking A. Freaking A. Kyle adjusted. D'Amico adjusted. Special teams was adjusting. It was just A+ for me. I don't grade coaching adjustments, but gosh darn it, they finally listened. They finally listened after we screamed at them for a whole first half. Bleed Red and Gold, do you think it's possible JV gets a start against the Chargers? This is my goal. I feel like this is where you start him. You say, hey, man, remember this team? He says, hell yeah, I remember this team. And he goes berserk. He goes berserk. Michael says, do y'all use Willie Snead? Willie Snead was released. Not sure if he's been back to the practice squad, but to answer your question, no. Mischief Mike also asked Jawan Jennings good. He had a hamstring injury, so he sat out last week. I believe he's going to be well and ready to go week 10. All right. And then Anthony asked me a question about what instruments do I know how to use. The drums, the saxophone, and the keyboards are my instruments. I pick up the guitar from now and then I put it right back down because it's really not. I just don't feel comfortable with the guitar. All right. Any more questions I need to adjust before I do this unboxing? I didn't forget about you, Miss Debbie. Hang with me, guys. I'll be back. Okay, I reloaded. You mother freakers think y'all big time? Messing with me, you gonna buy big time. I ain't want to say that word on the air, but I'm back, guys. Okay. Oh man, they done upgraded some stuff. Now I can't find my box cutter because it's right here. All right. So we're gonna do a live unboxing from the beautiful Miss Debbie. All right, she packages stuff so well. I feel like there's liquid in here too. Hey, Breezy, you listen to them concepts yet? You're gonna be mad at me. I got hacked and I ain't did nothing. I'm scared to even touch my phone. But no, to answer your question, and I promise I'm gonna get on it. That's my word. All right, here we go. So my box cutter might be a dull blade, but it is what it is. All right. Ooh. Oh, I got some notebooks. Also, wow. So check this out. I like to write stats in books. Like I like to watch film and I like to write them in books. So I asked for some notebooks, like from Walmart, the cheap joints. These look like they was uncheap joints. So Miss Debbie got me a couple of notebooks and she got the GOAT one. So I'm never writing in the GOAT one. I'm gonna get Jerry Rice to sign the GOAT one. Thank you, Miss Debbie, for the notebooks. I appreciate that. I'm gonna stick those to the side. Oh, and then I got my composition books, and now I can write a story. I can write my articles in here. So keep calm and go Niners. So I need everybody out there to do. Keep your asses calm. Keep it calm. Ooh. Oh, I got a jersey hoodie. Ah, let's go. And it's my man, Kittle, baby. Y'all better make some noise. I'm in the club 85. Let's go. Woo! Did I just do the Ric Flair? I just did the Ric Flair. My bad. I'm hoping I'm not screaming at y'all. Uh-oh. 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 We talking bad boy this and bad boy that. Bad boy this and I got me. Let's go. And I got the black and red Jordans, the Conk, the 11s. It's about to go down. 49ers Rush Road Trip. I'm going to be in the building with the baseball jersey on. Let's go. Wait a minute. I lost my headphones. Don't be mad at me. I can't hear y'all. I'm coming back. Thank you, Miss Debbie. I can't. I ain't going to touch that one. And then Miss Debbie has asked me to get business cards. I know this because it's in my text messages. She says, Breezy, get your business cards. I'll be like, yep. And I'll be lying. So Miss... Guys, the brand is here. The WayneBreezie Entertainment Network is here. I need you guys. The scan code is on the back. I know the YouTube is gone, but it doesn't matter. The Instagram is back. The Facebook's intact. The Twitter and the TikTok is here. Let's go. We are going to get back to where we are. Miss Debbie, man, Miss Debbie, Miss Debbie, Miss Debbie, you have this is guys, the week. All right, listen, Miss Debbie has these pins. All right, we call her Miss Top Hat Debbie because she wears her top hat to the 49ers games, and she has like 80,000 pins on her hat pins, or lapel pins is what I call them, because I wear suits and I stick them in the lapel. Listen, I want you guys to go support her. I know she's selling these. I may give one of these away, Miss Debbie, if that's okay with you. All right. I'm going to give one away on the giveaway show for tomorrow. All right. When we do the trivia. So if that's okay with you, I'm going to give one away because you gave me two. So I'm going to give one away for the trivia. Thank you, Miss Debbie. And I got my Broncos pin because when I got to the game, I tried to get her a pin and they were sold out. So she got me to how you get the pin and you wasn't even there. Miss Debbie be on it. I'm telling you, she's a ninja. And there's a couple of more things in here. There's more pins. I got a new wallet because my wallet was old. Miss Debbie saw my wallet probably when we were in LA. She was like, Wayne, what the hell is this? And I was like, it's a wallet. And so she got me a new joint, the all red with the business cards inside. Miss Debbie, We gotta clip this. I just love to unbox stuff. I want to get paid to unbox. And then here we go. Box to the trash. All right. Ladies and gentlemen. Gotta get the sound effects. Are you ready to get crunk with me? Let me see where your eyes can be. Straight butt crawling in the place to be. If you really want to party with me, and God we trust. All right. Now I already know by the shape of the bottle. I already know by the shape of the bottle. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. And now my heart is calling to. I'm in love with your body. Why am I gyrating in the seat? Because anytime you sing that song, you just automatically do the gyration. All right, here we go. This is the official, the catch, the Dwight Clark, the Kiss the Gold. I don't even want to open this. This is Gold Bar with the catch on it. You see Dwight Clark. I see Dwight Clark. He caught this ball 5 days before my birthday. I was 1 year old when the catch happened. I had to watch it on replay because I wasn't watching football at 1. But listen, Miss Debbie, you made my day. And I'm sorry I didn't get to the package earlier. But I got to it now, and I'm just, my day is just made. I'm not allowed to drink this during the day because then I won't be well at night. So I'm gonna wait till we win for victories. This is Victory Bar. That's what we're gonna call this. And every time we win, we shot the Gold Bar, which is the official whiskey of the San Francisco 49ers. All right. Official whiskey of the San Francisco 49ers. Miss Debbie, I love you. Guys, thank y'all for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Now, check us out. Before you jump off, I just want to give you some show things. I believe I got the John and Wayne show, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then I got the 49ers Red Zone podcast with Rohan. That's 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I'm going to be trying to get a show with Johnny Dell, and we're going to be breaking down the film right here on the WayneBreezie channel around 6:30 p.m. or 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then if Mike is feeling well tonight because he's getting his mouth knocked up, pause, at the dentist, if he's good to go, there'll be nothing but Niners tonight for the recap. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you stay tuned. You subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, the WayneBreezie 2 is back. It's back. Y'all check it right now and let me know it's back. Check the WayneBreezie 2 right now and let me know it's back. Check it. You there? You there? Check. Let me know it's back. We had 903 subscribers. Let's go. We got 97 to go. I got 97 problems, but a chain one hit me. Thanks for watching, y'all. I love y'all. Stay up, stay faithful, and always keep it nitty gritty, because the best thing you could do is keep it 100 with somebody. Don't nobody like a fake phony, baby. Always be yourself. Always keep it nitty gritty. Let's go. We out.